I am today starting the process of terminating the diversity lottery program. I'm going to ask Congress to immediately initiate work to get rid of this program. Diversity lottery sounds nice. It's not nice. It's not good. We want a merit-based program where people come into our country based on merit. And we want to get rid of chain migration. This man that came in brought in with him, and he was the point of contact, the primary point of contact for, and this is preliminarily, 23 people that came in or potentially came in with him. And that's not acceptable. There are bills already about ending chain migration, and we have a lot of good bills in there. We're being stopped by Democrats because they're obstructionists. Honestly, they don't want to do what's right for our country. He came in through the diversity program, as you know. We're going to stop that. We're going to, as quickly as possible, get rid of chain migration and go to a merit-based system. We have to get much tougher, we have to get much smarter, and we have to get much less politically correct.
Mayor de Blasio.
Horrible tragedy. This was an act of terror, a particularly cowardly act of terror aimed at innocent civilians, 8 innocent people who have lost their lives, and over a dozen more injured. We have been tested before as a city very near the site of today's tragedy, and New Yorkers do not give in the face of these kinds of actions.
I'm going to go through the chronology here. All right, so at 3:05 p.m., a male driving a rented Home Depot pickup truck entered the West Side Highway bicycle path at Houston Street, began driving southbound, striking a number of pedestrians and bicyclists along the route. At Chambers Street, the truck collided with a school bus, injuring 2 adults and 2 children. After the collision, the driver of the truck, a 29-year-old male, exited the vehicle brandishing 2 handguns. A uniformed police officer assigned to the 1st Precinct confronted the subject and shot him in the abdomen. The subject was wounded and transported to a local hospital. A paintball gun and a pellet gun were recovered at the scene. At this point, there are 8 fatalities reported in connection with this incident.
6 of the people died. They were pronounced at the scene between Houston Street and Chambers Street. They were all males. 2 others were transported in traumatic arrest and were pronounced at the hospital. We also transported 11 people, all with serious, but at this moment, not life-threatening injuries. The injuries are what you may expect as a truck went at high speed down that bicycle path and struck bicyclists and pedestrians. There may be more injuries as people self-evacuated, and we will determine that later as we do our survey.